Good afternoon, welcome to Forexample Trading. I'm Ben Newman, as I'm sure you know if you've seen these videos before. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, then you can get regular updates by simply clicking the subscribe button in the corner of the screen, or the subscribe button on your YouTube channel right in front of you. Okay, it continues to be a fairly tricky week, but we're kind of holding our heads above water, and I think in times like these, when the markets are like they are, and they're very tricky, I've spoken to some really experienced traders, and we're all saying the same thing, and it's very difficult to decipher really which way the markets are going to go. There's a lot of uncertainty both politically and financially in the world at the moment, and I think that is really expressing itself in the markets. You can see it very clearly in some of the major pairs. But despite all that, we're doing pretty well. So I'll go through what we've been looking at today, and I'll show you the trades that we've been placing. We've done all right today, not bad at all, after a little drop earlier in the week, and that was mainly due to the pound, and we're expecting it to recover, and it still hasn't. And now news suggests that probably as we approach the true Brexit, or even a no-deal Brexit with Europe, the pound is going to decline further, which is really bad for the British economy. And you know, who knows where it's going to end, but for us it means that we can take advantage of it while it's weak. That's what we have to do. We can't keep hoping that it will pick back up, and it is, you know, I've said it before, and I think it's a very good analogy, and it's a true reflection of the state of the UK government at the moment. It really hasn't got any direction at all. No one really knows what's going on, and it's in a bit of a mess. So the pound is literally reflecting, I think, what is going on in Britain at the moment. So I suppose that makes sense. Right, I'll go through what we've got. Remember that if you do want to join us, you can join the free trading arena via the link in the description. That will give you a taste of what's going on. You can arrange a call with me, and I can talk you through your options. The offer of 3 months with the dedicated signals channel, the exclusive trading arena, the full course, and any one-on-one support with myself is still available for $249, and that is 3 months, as I say, and then from then on it would be a subscription, and that of course secures your place in the trading arena, which is the real value to this. You can come in and ask in the free chat arena. There's paid members in there that will explain just how beneficial this trading arena is, and I believe we've got something pretty unique and a very good formula here, so I don't have to shout about it. The results and the people in there speak for themselves about how good it is. So if you do want to join us, spaces will run out, and as awareness builds about this trading arena, I'm sure the spaces will start to go much quicker. So do get your foot in the door if you want to. Have a chat with me. We can talk about how we can benefit you. And remember, we have got a solution or a way round the ESMA regulations, which are very restrictive to traders in the EU. It means that, you know, with an account size of $1,000, even, you are going to be so restricted it'll be hardly worth even starting out in Forex. But we've got a solution for that as well. So if you do want to contact me, Ben at forexampletrading.com, or just simply click the trading arena link in the description. Okay, so on to today, and I'm going to start with Trading View, and this is Trading View, and this is showing the any pairs that are a monthly low at the moment, and you can see very clearly this is a very handy tool. If you've got Trading View, then I'm not sure you get it with a free license. I paid for a professional subscription, but I think you still get it. I'm not sure. Anyhow, you can see very clearly the weakest pairs here, the weakest currencies. So New Zealand dollar and the pound and the euro following close behind are by far the weakest currencies. So what do we want to do? We really want to be trading against those currencies. We want to make sure that we're finding the strongest currencies to trade against those and just taking full advantage. And I'll show you just how dramatic some of these drops are, and it does mean that if you're just patient enough and you stick a trade in there and you wait long enough, you're going to get a really good result. You know, this is the New Zealand Swiss franc. This is on an hourly chart, believe it or not. And what I've done here is just put a trend line in on the daily chart, and I'll just show you. So that's where I believe this is going. All right, this is going to be an overnight trade that I'm going to place. Some of the guys in the trading arena have already placed this. If you are watching this and you're in a position to place this trade, then I do recommend taking advantage. The reason why I think it's going to go here is because, look, this is where it's kind of bottoming out. If we scroll back far enough, we can see, look at that. Yeah, this was Brexit, I believe. Yes. This is when Brexit was first announced, and the Swiss franc had a massive no, it wasn't. This is when, sorry, my apologies. This is when the Swiss banks scrapped the gains cap that the eurozone had put on them, and that's how much the Swiss franc gained at that point. But look at that; it's gone all the way to there, and I believe that's where it's going to go again. So I've got good reason to believe, and you can see it's following this trend line here, and I'm pretty sure it's going to get there. So I'm going to get a trade in there. This is a daily chart, remember. So if you place this trade with one lot, you're talking hundreds, if not into four figures profit on that trade. Okay, so top tip for you: New Zealand, Swiss. That's a sell trade, and I'd get on it if you can. But they're the sort of things that you can really take advantage of if you know what you're looking for. And the advantage of being in the trading arena is you're getting this information real time. You know, we're looking at these things all day long. And that's what I'm here to do. It's to provide you with the signals or the opportunities to place those trades yourself. And I will do just that. There you go. There's a freebie for you. Now, the other interesting thing, the dollar index here, the Dixie, I've had this up here. And the reason being, if we look at this on a daily chart, you can see this trend line that it's been following up, so gradually getting higher and higher, so higher highs as you can see, so higher lows on this trend here, and it has broken out of this little sort of flag arrangement that we've got formed here. So if we look at a 4-hour chart, I'll show you. There you go. So see, it's risen up, and what should have happened, it should have dropped back down here. Because it hasn't, it's held up there. This suggests it's going to push past 95.5, and that's a big thing because it means that gold is going to drop. And this is what the trades that we've got live at the moment. These are gold trades, and I'll just show you here. So this one not gone into the money just yet, but it will do. The USDJPY, which is a buy trade, again supporting that US dollar gain, or that dollar index gain that you can see there. And because it's broken out of this channel, we're in a really good position to follow some US dollar pairings again, and of course trade gold as a sell trade. So really good opportunities. We're looking at some other ones that, you know, again, just following this trend line down. This is a 4-hour chart. And these are the sort of trends that we want to pick up on because they're long-term trades. Long-term trades earn you much better money. You know, you don't really messing around with these short trades. If you can pick up these in a good enough position, a more advanced enough position, you can take full advantage of all of these movements. All right, so what are you waiting for? Join us. There's another one here, Aussie US dollar, that we took advantage of as well. So it's been pretty good. I'll just show you the results for today. There we go. So these are all the trades that we placed today, and you can see that 1, 2, 3, only 3 trades not in the money, the rest of them all in the money. So we're sitting in very good profit for the day anyway. I haven't calculated, but it's going to be, looking at that, I'll probably estimate it to be about $300 or $400. And then I've got high hopes for the gold trade here. I've got 2 lots on that, as you can see. It's a big size trade, so I do expect that to move very rapidly in favour of the US dollar from this point. From this point here. And I expect it to go to 12.08, and you can see this is where we entered that trade. So it's moving nicely anyway. So yeah, we'll take full advantage of that. But the big one here, the overnight trade for me, is this Kiwi Swiss, and I'm going to be entering that as soon as it breaks past this level here. So all we're doing is waiting for it to get to here. Yeah, basically at 600. So I'll just show you what we're waiting for. There we go. And then if we change to a 5-minute chart, you'll see. There we go. So it's just bounced off that. So what we want to do is wait for it to break this level here. As soon as it does that, I'm going to place a sell trade on it. I'm just going to leave it overnight. Make sure you put your stop loss in place though. I'd put a stop loss at 65700 on this and just let it run. Okay, again, if you do want to join us, there's oh, by the way, plenty going on in the news tomorrow with the GBP. So loads of news, and this will be a real key point for the pound, because if this news doesn't give it a boost, give it a kick up the arse to get back in some kind of strength, or at least recovery, then God knows what's going to happen. So it'll be really interesting to see what happens there. Again, if you want to join us and witness this firsthand, then you can do. Just join us in the free trading arena, have a chat with me, and we can get you involved. All right, have a great evening, whatever you do, and do keep an eye on the Twitter feed as well. You can see these are the results of the trades that we're placing real time. As soon as I close the trade, it comes up here, and of course you get the actual signal on Mondays or Wednesdays, if I can speak. Right, okay, have a good evening, and hopefully I'll see you very soon in the trading arena. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow on here. Thanks a lot.